Hello there. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Florence, and if you're new here, hi. Well, today's video, as you can see by the title, it's about what I learned in this year and what I think I could improve. Let's get straight into it. So, some of you might not know me, but my name is Florence, and I'm currently in Canada, and I'm studying business administration at Thompson Rivers University. And yeah, just a little background about myself. I can't tell you my age, but I'm young enough, right? I'm in my early 20s, and yeah, I would start by saying that don't mind the age, mind the brain. Okay, let's get straight to it. So I would say that for this year, I have indeed encountered a lot of what would I say it is, a lot of disappointment. But I wouldn't say that this year had presented me with a lot of disappointment. I would say that this year has actually taught me a lot in terms of being independent, in terms of trusting the process, in terms of being patient. Oh my God, I cannot stress that particular one, being patient. Oh God. So let's roll back, like back to January. In January, everything was quite good because I think earlier in 2021, my daddy had an accident which had a toll on me because I was worried, right? And everything was just going crazy. School, daddy is sick, and everything was just crazy for me. Then mommy got sick as well. Then I'm like, fuck this shit. I didn't ask for this. Like, no, I prayed and everything. You know, when this kind of situations, you have to pray, right? You'd have to pray. So I prayed and everything, and I still saw that things are not actually working. And I'm like, whoa, like, what am I going to do now? Because the only person I can count on is God to heal them, right? Fine. Now fast forward to school ended. I went to parties and my problems, you know, life goes on. My parents are sick, but I have to party to get the stress out. You know, when you're so depressed or something, or you feel like things are not actually going well, go for a party. You'll be fine. It won't take your problems away, but it would kind of limit your stress a bit, right? So that it won't be all like work, school, work, school, work, school, work, school. Like, no, okay? Now, fast forward to March. So I actually tried to, there were a lot going on, both with my roommates and everything. You know, the thing that backed me the most, I don't intend to say certain things on camera, but is the fact that if I'm staying with you or someone, you should know that I'm going to give you my all, right? But if I am like, my roommates, to me, I feel like they didn't understand that I cannot give my all every day. It's more like, if you meet me in person for the first time, you're gonna think like, oh, she cannot talk. But if we get to know each other, trust me, I'm going to be talking like 24/7, right? I'm going to be talking like 24/7. Now, for my roommates, when they came the first time. When they came to join me in my room, it's a 4-bedroom apartment. I was the fourth person, but I was there before they came, so I'm the first person in the room. And then they came, and then I was like, oh, hi, how are you? How was your journey and all the good stuff, right? Yes. So everything was dandy and sweet. But one thing I think every individual should know is that if you know someone as a very hyper person, like the person likes talking, is always happy and sweet, just also think for the person, just also try and be in the person's shoes and be like, whoa, like if the person says that, oh, my parents are sick, you should know that the person is actually thinking of their parents. So this story is for another time, another video, right? Fine. So that's my first advice, is that if you have a friend that is very hyper, is always happy, and the person tells you that, oh, I'm going through this shit, just know that in your happiest moment the person would be happy for you, but that doesn't mean that the person is jealous of you or nothing. No, they have their own problems as well, as they have confided in you that, oh, like me, I told my roommates that my parents are sick and I'm quite worried about them, and she got a new job. That's for another day. So now, one of the first thing I learned in this year is that even when you're lying to people, don't lie to yourself. Like, don't lie to yourself. For example, if you tell people that, oh, I did this, I did that, I go to the gym. No, let's not even use the gym. Let's say you be like, oh, I'm this kind of person. Or let's say you be like, I do well in class, I do good in class or whatever, and you are lying. Please, when you get back home, ask yourself, like, check your records and check your exams and everything, and confine and ask yourself whether you are actually doing well. It's okay to lie to others. There's nothing wrong with that. The only thing is that whilst lying, don't forget to remind yourself of the truth, like what is actually happening in your life. Like, don't forget to tell yourself that. Okay, just don't forget, because people tend to, like, for example, if let's say someone is down and is sad or something, and maybe someone asks you that, oh, what is wrong with you, and then you tell the person a lie, that's not because you don't want the person to know. That's because you want the person to think that you are fine. Okay, apart from not letting the person know, you want the person to assume that you are fine. You want to kind of create the perfect you to that person, but don't forget yourself that you have stuff that you are actually working on. So even if you lie to others, don't lie to yourself. Like, don't lie to yourself. Don't believe the lie you're saying to them. Come back to your room and then think about the stuff you're saying to others, right? Because sometimes people ask you questions and then they remind you of what you actually told them. Now the other one would be that you should ask yourself, why are you not succeeding? So I was watching a YouTube earlier, not today, of course not today, but earlier, like 2 days ago, and then it was a lady. She was like, things she wished she could have done in her 20s, and I'm currently in my 20s, and I like to watch this kind of stuff to be able to correct myself so that I don't repeat the same mistakes. It's more like I don't want to get there and be like, ah, shit, if I had known. No, I don't like that. I like to actually know the fact that at least I have watched something and I have learned, and every day, trust me, you would learn something new from those kind of videos. So I'll recommend that. But the thing is, she said something. She's like, oh, if you are like 25 and you have not achieved what you wanted to achieve, it is okay, and it is by circumstances maybe. But me, I think that is wrong. Like, I really think that is wrong. Trust me, this year was really mercy. Like, it wasn't merciful to me, it was brutal to me. But God being God, now things are going well, like going back to how it actually was. I feel like these are my trials, right? But that did not prevent me from actually trying to achieve most of my goals. For example, one of my goals that I am actually struggling with was going to the gym. Trust me, I have a nice figure. I am like 8. The number 8 is my shape. The hourglass is my shape, right? And I've always been telling my people that, oh, I would like to tone my hourglass more. And then my friends were like, yeah, if you do, it'll be so nice. I know it's going to be so nice, but what is preventing me from going to the gym? So I'm not going to show you my shoes, but I'm a type of person that I feel like appearance do matter. So I have this shoe that I've been using to go to work, and I use that same shoe to go to the gym. So time came, I wasn't feeling comfortable using that same shoe to the gym. It is not because I have branded myself outside to an extent that I cannot feel comfortable in the shoes I have bought myself. It is just that that shoe has been worn the whole summer for work and work alone. So there's kind of like, I don't know, should I say amount of heat, and then the bottom of the shoe, it's kind of like how would I call it? It's more like, because I've worn it, so it have worn out. So the bottom of the shoe, if I'm walking on the treadmill, I feel like I'm about to sleep and fall. So now I was like, oh fuck this shit, I'm going to the gym. I'm not going. So the main reason why me, Florence, I haven't achieved the goal of going to the gym is the shoes. So first, I didn't come to the realizations that it was because of the shoes. So most of the time, I write on my schedule. There's a planner here. I write on my schedule, go to the gym at this time. It will be at that time. That time will come, like let's say 3:30, and that 3:30 should come, and I'll be like, I'm tired. No, those excuses are my subconscious actually supplying me, because I have already told myself that I don't feel comfortable wearing these shoes. What are people going to say and all that? It's not about people. Let me just remind you, it's not about people. For me, I just feel like presenting yourself nicely in a nicer way. You never know who you would meet. So I just be like, I should be well dressed to the gym even, right? So that was what I figured, that sometimes it is not about the environment or your circumstances that are preventing you. In my case, what was preventing me was my shoes. So sometimes it's not about like back home, I would not compare someone back home to me, because it's not easy to get a job back home, and it's not easy to get a job here either. But you have to make friends to get a job, right? You have to meet people, and then tell people about situations, and then they recommend you or something, like, or they'll tell you how they got their job, and then you could do the same, right? So sometimes you'd have to go out of your comfort zone to achieve most of your goals. That's a long one, but hey. So in this year so far, I have learned 3 things, and that is, one is to, even though if I'm lying to others, I shouldn't lie to myself. And the second one would be that I should always ask myself why I am not succeeding, right? Why am I not succeeding? Is it is the problem from me or from others, right? Or from the actual circumstances, right? And then the third thing is, you should pray. Trust me, you may not be a Christian. You are not supposed to be even a Catholic to pray. You're not supposed to be a Christian to pray. You just need to take a Bible. If you don't want anybody to know you pray, you can download the Bible on your phone, or just type on YouTube Our Father or Google, and then learn how to recite Our Father. It's not like you are reciting it. Like, put commitment when you are actually saying it. Don't just say it because I said say it. Put a little bit of commitment when saying it, and you would see the wonders. Sometimes you actually have to just know that you cannot do everything on your own. Like this year, I expected certain things. I expected one thing especially, that was a job, and I didn't get it. And I'm not like worried that, oh, I didn't get the job or something like that. I'm not worried. What I am is grateful, because it has given me time to actually look back and be like, I can do this better. I could have done this part better, because I have actually by God's grace achieved a lot in a lot is a lot. I wouldn't say what I have achieved, but the only thing I haven't achieved is the going to the gym, right? Because of the shoes, and then the co-op job. Those two things are the major things that I haven't achieved, but I am grateful for the things I have achieved. So the third thing is gratitude. Be grateful for how far you have come, right? Even if it is the smallest thing, even if you bought a shoe for yourself and you know deep down that you would never buy yourself that shoe. Those small things, those little things are actually your first step to other achievement. Trust me. So yeah, I don't know about you, but this is my lessons from this year. And yeah, and I'm thankful. Always be thankful for the friends you have, the people you'd meet. Thankful for those who are going out of your life and those who are coming in your life. I always pray for those coming into my life, and I always thank God for those going out of my life. Like, I am very thankful to God for those going out, because if they don't go out or they don't exhibit their talent to me or show me who they are, I wouldn't know. So I always pray for that. I always pray that, Lord, whatever the person is hiding or pretending to me, like, just expose them to me, right? And he does. Miraculously, he does. Like, they all come out with their real self, right? And that is good. Like, I don't know about you, but that is good to me. I am quite impressed when they show me, but I'm not surprised, you know. That's the fourth thing. Don't be surprised. It was only 3 things I learned, but that's a bonus one. Don't be surprised by anyone's action. Whoa, I'm not close to the mirror. Look at what I'm drawing. Yeah, don't be surprised. Just so you know, life happens and it's okay that you're not able to achieve some of your goals. But just like my gym thingy that I was telling you about, if your case is like mine, don't, as I said, don't lie to yourself. I was lying to myself that the main reason why I'm not going is because I'm not feeling like going. It's a lie. It's that deep down, that shoe, I didn't feel comfortable in those, and I didn't want to wear those shoes to work. I didn't want to go with those shoes to the gym. So because I didn't want to buy a new one, I keep telling myself like, oh, I didn't. So always make sure that your goals, set them like every year. Write something down that you would like to achieve, and then try and achieve them. Try your best. You can only do your best, nothing more. And then pray and be grateful and be thankful for those who going out of your life, and always pray for those coming into your life, that they may see the best version of you, and that they may bring good things to you as you're going to give them good things as well, right? So yeah, one more thing. People are meant to distract you, to discourage you. Those are all part of it. It's like an ecosystem. We are in an ecosystem, right? This is our habitat, right? And this is what we actually have, right? So people are actually meant to come and discourage you, to tell you that you cannot. That thing, like, I actually thought like, oh, they use it back then. Seriously, I thought that people actually just been like, I've been watching a lot of advisory kind of videos, and then they'll be like, oh, they would discourage you that you cannot do it. I've never experienced that, but this year I have. Someone actually telling you that, oh, don't come and kill me, oh, all this, all that, oh, da 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 da. Like, it actually, there's something actually there that's like, people would actually discourage you, but you would have to keep pushing and always look back to your goals that you have written down, right? Write it down, so that even if you are demotivated, and maybe you take the book or you take the notepad, and then you go to your notebook or something, or your diary, and then you see that I wanted to do this, and then what is stopping me? Like, what is actually stopping me? What do I actually need to do? If it is not because of money, or if it is because of money, you have something, like you can do something about it. But somebody in Canada, for me, I feel like you should be able to do it. Try your best and do it. Even if you have to get the 2 jobs to do it, because at the end of the day, you are going to be so happy and so proud of yourself in a way that even your parents that are very much disappointed in you would notice that, my child, my son, he is they would notice it, but they wouldn't say it, they won't tell you, they'll just be nodding their head, like my father or my mother. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and always give it a thumbs up or something, okay? And I love you. Just look at the difference between my face and my hands. Like, what kind of behavior is this? But anyways, that's not why we're here, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.